Tech Lyceum, a podcast from Birlasoft.
Welcome to Tech Lyceum, where we dive into the technologies shaping the future. You're in for a treat. This is a very special episode. We are spotlighting a major leap forward in quality engineering, the Birlasoft Lynx solution. That's what we're going to be talking about in this journey of transformation with GenAI, agentic AI, and automation driving the future of QA. So let's unpack what all of this means with our expert today. We're excited to welcome Vishvesh Arumugam, Global Head of Testing Practice and a true visionary who will be sharing some valuable insights with us. Vishvesh is a seasoned and dynamic leader in testing and has been at the forefront of shaping the future of quality engineering. He has designed AI-infused solutions and enterprise-scale testing models that drive business value and agility. His forward-thinking insights continue to redefine how modern organizations approach quality in this ever-evolving technology landscape. This is the chance to hear from someone who's not just shaping the future of testing, but helping others lead it. Vishvesh, it's good to have you here. Are you ready to dive in?
Thanks, Neerja. It's a pleasure to be participating in this podcast.
All right, here's what I'd like to start with, Vishvesh. In today's rapidly evolving tech landscape, right? How critical is it for enterprises to adopt modern QA best practices such as AI, Gen AI, and intelligent automation? And what are the risks of falling behind across various industries where quality, efficiency, and uptime are crucial?
That's an interesting question, right? Which has been asked by most of them in the industry. As recently as a decade back, AI was considered alien to the QA world. As recently as 5 years back, AI was considered a luxury in the QA world, almost a fancy showboat. Everything changed the day Microsoft acquired OpenAI and introduced ChatGPT to the world. Today, QA without AI and GenAI isn't simple words, just legacy QA. Right? Traditionally, manual testing is simply not enough to meet the volume, variety, and velocity of technological change in the industry. Customers locked in this legacy QA tend to lose out on the many advantages of modern QA processes. Enterprise customers need to be able to be nimble and agile in the competitive marketplace, and often find themselves pulled down by these slow QA processes. See, by not investing in the next-gen QA solutions based on AI, GenAI, customers are putting themselves at risk, not just both strategically and competitively, but also financially and operationally. If you ask me, the legacy QA processes are lengthy and cumbersome as compared to the modern processes which are nimble and agile. See, this directly translates to faster time to market and enables one to outpace the competitors. The other important aspect is technology overhead and lock-in cost in legacy QA, especially in traditional test automation, with over-reliance on handful of SMEs, is increasing the automation cost today. So that is putting a lot of pressure on the overall testing spend. If you ask me, the last important aspect to this question is there's a lot of limited visibility to the decision makers today. So they're not able to make quick decisions faster, respond faster to the ever-evolving, changing needs of the QA. So, to conclude to this response, next-gen QA based on AI, GenAI is thus a strategy enabler to the enterprises and not merely a quality checker.
Right. Got you, Vishvesh. So, as a follow-up to that, what are the new age challenges that enterprises are encountering in their pursuit of advanced testing goals or QA maturity? And are there specific roadblocks, technological, organizational, or cultural, that are slowing down their progress?
Yeah, very good question. Based on our interactions with our customers, we have noticed certain recurrent challenges. The more recent challenges that we have heard are, we have actually categorized them into 5 broad challenges today. The first one is there's an increasing complexity of applications in a classic challenge, right? Involving multiple levels of customization being done, regional variations. Then next is role-based functionalities being deployed, and inactive code blocks This is particularly evident in the manufacturing ERP world. On the second challenge is the volume of change, especially in the banking sector. The volume of change with a constant, avalanche of upgrades, updates, and patches, right? Especially banks typically deploy multiple updates per year for most of their core banking systems, along with the numerous critical patches to ensure security and compliance. The next important thing is, as I said earlier, the velocity of change. See, for one of our high-tech customers, we have to test their core application release every 2 weeks. This puts a lot of pressure on the testing teams today. The next important, transformation the industry is going through is deploying and implementing a lot of AI, GenAI-based applications, and that typically do not follow the traditional testing processes. And if you ask me, there is no single source of truth for GenAI-based created content. Only guidelines are there today. So for one of our life sciences customer, we had to get innovative to address such novel applications which leverages AI, GenAI. The last challenge is about the lack of standardization in QA processes, especially coupled with the time crunch and extremely aggressive testing windows, presents a significant challenges in a complex landscape. These issues makes it difficult to maintain consistency and efficiency in quality assurance efforts.
Right. Okay. Thank you for that insight, Vishvesh. And that brings me to this question. What are the essential elements of an effective solution to enable Gen AI or agentic AI-driven test automation? And how is Birlasoft addressing this opportunity? What is your strategic approach to delivering such innovation at scale?
Yeah, there are two parts to this question. The first part is about the essential elements, right? So we've conducted the multiple workshops on this exact topic with multiple customers. Based on their feedback, we've identified key tenets for a GenAI agentic AI-powered solution for testing. To achieve an optimal testing solution, it's essential to have test automation solution that is more reliable, robust, and consistent in detecting bugs, right? And the solution should be intelligent enough to understand the context and act autonomously, because the expectation is all changing and we have to be more autonomous, right? And the next is all about enabling seamless automation across the board, and reducing the manual intervention is another important element which is needed in the solutions, right? Then next is about adopting low-code, no-code approach, minimizes dependency on specialized SMEs, thereby simplifying the implementation and management. This approach also reduces the overhead of traditional testing processes. Furthermore, ensuring comprehensive end-to-end business process coverage across various systems is crucial nowadays, because everybody is transforming, they're bringing a lot of new features, solutions from a multiple technology stack, right? This holistic approach guarantees thorough testing, providing a seamless and integrated experience. To your second part of the question, how is Birlasoft approaching the same? We are making a significant investment in a platform-centric strategy to develop our cutting-edge GenAI-powered autonomous test automation platform, Birlasoft Lynx, which is designed to revolutionize the entire end-to-end testing lifecycle. Our approach includes agentic AI that can autonomously generate and execute test cases based on requirements, logs, real-time user interactions, thereby ensuring comprehensive coverage and identifying edge use cases. Right. The next important aspect is there's a lot of chatbots across the industry. Everybody is using chatbots, and there's a need for the same in testing as well. Enterprise quality chatbot is something we provide answers on progresses, defect analytics, and insights for test planning, ensuring a seamless and engaging user experience. This actually cuts down the coordination and, waiting for a response from another testing provider or so, right? The next important aspect is a plugin-centric compatibility. So by developing a plugin-centric approach, we maximize compatibility today, allowing our solution to uplift the customer's existing solutions and frameworks and enable continual usage of their existing test assets. The last is about low-code, user-friendly design. Our platform is designed to be low-code and user-friendly, significantly reducing the need of SME involvement and streamlining the testing processes.
Okay, that's great. Thanks, Vishvesh. Let's talk about Birlasoft Lynx. Birlasoft is redefining testing with the power of GenAI and agentic AI, and just recently launched this Birlasoft Lynx that we talk about. So, how does this platform support enterprise clients in achieving their QA transformation goals, and how does it align with organizational or project-specific objectives?
Yeah, very interesting question, right? See, so GenAI-powered Lynx isn't just a leap in automation. It's a strategic enabler of smarter, faster, and leaner quality engineering. We have distilled the core benefits into three powerful dimensions. The first one is all about quality, which is actually elevated with intelligence with AI, GenAI, right? And the first one in that is about the test coverage. So with GenAI, the overall test coverage is more than 97%, especially via GenAI-led intelligent traceability across requirements, code, and defects. The next important aspect is there's a 40% drop in false positives thanks to the context-aware intelligent test scripts. Right? That's being widely used today. The next important aspect is improved defect detection accuracy through AI-generated test cases and autonomous test optimization. The second dimension to the benefit our platform will deliver is the cost of quality reduction. Up to 50% reduction in the testing effort. And that's what we assure via AI automated test design, data generation, auto healing, and validations. The next important challenge the industry goes through is the rework and defect leakage, right? That's where we say there's a 30% reduction in rework and defect leakage cost through predictive quality analytics. The last dimension is about acceleration. Accelerated with autonomy is what our platform delivers. The first important aspect in acceleration is how fast we can deliver. So 50% faster test execution cycle with AI-powered execution and self-healing. The second important aspect in that is up to 70% faster through converting natural language to automation test scripts and thereby taking it all the way to execution. The last one is about instant impact analysis. Accelerates release confidence and decision making.
Got it, Vishvesh. Thank you. I have one final question, and I think it's an important one to address. Shifting from traditional test automation to Gen AI-powered automation is a major undertaking, right? What is it that enterprises should look for when selecting the strategic partner for this journey, and what qualities or capabilities should they prioritize the most?
Absolutely. See, so from the perspective of an enterprise customer, these are very exciting times today. Our customers get to witness the market transformation towards GenAI-powered solutions and are often faced a multitude of new and unfamiliar choices to make. So traditional large-scale service providers may provide scale, but innovation is more pronounced and transformative in the mid-sized providers like ourselves. Birlasoft is in fact leading the charge in terms of GenAI-based testing solutions. As already mentioned, our Birlasoft Lynx automation platform is transforming the testing industry. We have been developing and investing specialized talent and expertise to guide our customers in this new territory and smoothen their transition to GenAI-based solutions. What should they do to select a right partner? If you ask me from that perspective, they should prioritize partners with a demonstrable track record of successfully integrating AI into various testing phases. That's an important aspect, right? The second important aspect is focus on tangible outcomes and ROI. Some of the key factors as part of this are, what does the solution bring to the table? By what percentage that the cost of quality improves, right? And how much more efficient will my QA cycle become? How will it improve my quality levels and defect leakage? Is AI GenAI being used optimally to maximize value generation? All of these factors are something that they should consider from an outcome and measurable ROI perspective. The next aspect is they should look for solutions with end-to-end coverage and robust in nature while being able to scale as per their needs. And next is all about they should avoid solutions that seek to lock them in, right? Because that's a bigger challenge today in the industry. The next aspect is the partner should have clear understanding of your specific testing needs, and they should assess the AI testing maturity. Partners should invest time in understanding the pain points, needs, and organization readiness, We at Birlasoft has AI Maturity Assessment Toolkit to assess and recommend approach for the transition from legacy QA to AI-led approach, leveraging Birlasoft Lynx, right? Last but not least, choosing a partner that demonstrates a strong commitment to continuous innovation and development is important. And that is what Birlasoft is all signing up our skin in the game for the engagements that we sign up.
Well, Vishvesh, this has been amazing for us to be able to take away all of these insights. If you were to sum up this entire conversation in a sentence or two, what would you say the biggest takeaway would be?
There's a lot of things happening in the industry, and it's actually moving at a real fast pace. The customer should start investing in adopting AI, GenAI-powered solutions. They should start with a POC, an assessment, quick assessment, get a POC done, and then they should put together a transition roadmap and then, get into this game, right? That is what is the major need today. And we are there to help and support that overall transition from a legacy QA to a GenAI-powered quality engineering strategy.
Well, it's good to know that these are the kind of experts that are around. So big thanks to you, Vishvesh, for sharing your thoughts on the subject. It's been a real pleasure having you on.
Thanks a lot, Nirja, for having me in this session.
Well, thanks for joining us on Tech Lyceum. We hope you had a great time, and we'll be back with more of these conversations about technologies that are transforming our world. Until then, it's me, Nirja, signing off. Bye.
You were listening to Tech Lyceum, a podcast from Birlasoft.